Welcome back to CodesEmpire, my friends. So you can see we have our cool little Toyota Hilux here. This really, I guess you could call it weathered look. Okay, so I know people have wondered a little bit about how we've done this and kind of a bit of the process in getting this look. And you'd actually be pretty surprised how easy it really is. So, as we're going along, I'm going to insert some pictures and you'll kind of see some of the process as we went along doing this. It's actually really, really neat. It's crazy the fact we started out with a primer coat on it and then just started adding different colors of paint. And I'd go through and I'd get a really good layer of each color. So I'd have a nice good coat and apply another and apply another and apply another until we built up all these different colors that you see basically kind of bleeding through now. Okay. I mean, you can even see the primer layer, even had a little mishap, rolled it recently and chipped some of it off. And anyways, but the fact of the matter is, you get this cool look. Even had to do a little bit of sanding in the bed here to give the effect of stuff being slid over the tailgate over time and down the bed, things being roughed up and faded out over time. I know one neat feature, let's see if I can get this here, is how I did the little Toyota sign in the back. Kind of cool, right? So, let me explain that. It is actually, let me put this truck back down here. Okay. Let's see here. I think, if I recall, it's one of these. It's not this particular package. Oh, it actually is this particular package. That's actually pretty funny. So it's the metal rear emblem for the Trailfinder 2 Mojave body, black. Okay, and it's kind of funny because when I got this, I'm looking at it and it looks like vinyl lettering. I'm like, what the heck? But stick a magnet on it, you'll see it's metal. So I think it's a vinyl lettering over the metal. Anyways, it allows you, the way it works is it allows you to stick it right on the body. It works really slick. It's kind of cool, but it is black lettering. Okay. So depending on what color body you go for paint, whether or not it'll stand out or not. Okay. Thing is I didn't really want that. Let's see if I can get back around here on this. I didn't want it to just stand out and be black. I wanted it to have that old school kind of, it's been around the town and faded out look. So I put it on and threw on layer after layer of paint. And, as some of the darker colors, it almost made it disappear. And I thought, oh boy, I hope I didn't ruin the look. But then you get the lighter colors and you'd see the lettering popping again. But get all done and start sanding things. And, especially as I hit the Toyota sign there, I just wanted to take off just enough to make some of that pop through like I did. And it did. And it worked out really sweet. Looked neat. So, to give you an idea how I went about tackling this, is final coat, of course, was orange. And I'll kind of cycle through the pictures here for you. so you can see all the different colors that we had. Okay. But anyways, really, really cool. So I took, and first I thought, I don't know how I want to sand this, but I'll start sanding it. I started trying some, 800 grit, and I'm going, man, this is not taking it off very good. Taking a long, 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 long time. And I didn't want that. I wanted to start getting the paint off pretty quick, get down to the layers I wanted. So I thought, let me get a little aggressive. So I grabbed some 220, started hitting it, and it started coming off a little better. You got to think, you're looking at this and you're seeing all those layers of paint. Can't remember off the top of my head. I think 6 or 7 different color layers. Anyways, the 220 worked great. Got it where I wanted it. Then I came back with the 800 and kind of smoothed it out, gave it that look, that nice final touch that I was looking for on this. Okay. So, real easy look. And then I clear coated it with, it's basically a clear matted finish just to give it some protection, which helped. Put a couple coats of it, and that helped because the paint was originally, it's a gloss paint, and I wanted to dull it down, but it, trying to get in between everything was a trick already. So hit that with the matted clear coat, and it just dulled it down. I know right now with the light from the camera, it's kind of giving it a shine look, but when it's out on the trail, it just has that look. It just looks good, looks awesome. So I really like it the way it turned out. The bed, that was a lot of fun detailing this out, sanding out the colors, sanding off the colors to get the different layers to pop through and to give it that classic, worn out look to it, And you could see I've got just some little tips here, some ways you could hide your body pins, body posts, or body pins, and then your little existing body posts. Check that out. Kind of cool, right? Scale rag. So, and then that hides up all your stuff, makes it kind of cool. Just in case you're wondering, you might notice the fishing line here when you're out, and this is bouncing around back there. I colored this fishing line an orange color to kind of blend in. It is a fluorocarbon 3-pound test. For anybody who does any fishing, you understand that and know. So trying to give it that look. So these couple pieces of wood will just bounce around back here. Never fall out, but they'll bounce around. It's kind of cool. But anyways, that's a bit of how I did this paint job and how we got this neat sun faded, dulled out look. This truck's been around the block, obviously. You gotta love the fixes here with duct tape. Pretty cool, right? So, it's been around the block. It's an old truck. It's had a lot of different owners, different color paint put on it. It works. But it sat around and got old and sun faded and weathered. It's not that it necessarily rusted, because it's not, but it's just weathered out. So all those old layers of paint are popping. So anyways, just wanted to share that with you guys. I know some of you are pretty interested in that and the way I did that up, and I know it's definitely eye-catching and it's cool, and the color by itself is just cool, and Oh, anyways, it's loads of fun. I'm excited to get this out, do some comping with it here. So it'll be a great truck. Even got my scale exhaust and got the actual working exhaust on it too. So one of my favorite little features I love to do on some of these RC four-wheel drive scale trucks. So, but let's see if I can get around here a little bit so you can see some of that. That side over there. Anyways, yeah, you can see our 3 little Ghostbuster guys, or 2 gals and a guy. Sorry, it's struggling to focus through that front windshield. But anyways, fun truck. Super stoked. Been really loving getting it out, just driving it around, having fun with it. So hopefully that helps you guys out. So if you're ever looking to do something similar, you know, have fun with some different paint colors and go to town, you know, put some letterings on it, paint over them, and then sand off some of it. So it's great stuff, you know. Anyways, that's that. And thanks for watching with CodesEmpire. And we hope to see you guys on the next adventure.